Alright guys, so today we have something super excited planned. As you guys know, Sean and I have been working with Mike on the Trail Duster in hopes that eventually we'll finish that, get it running and driving. Smog and stuff like that, and Sean will take over, buy it off of him, and then we'll have that and we can do stuff with it later. Today we actually have another project planned, which I'm really excited about. I haven't really talked about it much at all on the channel. I haven't really showed anything, hinted on it or anything, but Mike's starting to pull that out because we have basically in California, we have a smog system to where you sometimes have a certain amount of days to get something smogged. You have to smog a vehicle every 2 years or so. And being that this vehicle is actually a 76, it does require smog, and so it has to get smogged. When he bought it, it wasn't smogged, so California is requiring him to smog the vehicle, and they give him a 90-day window. We actually have to put this whole thing together really fast and get it smogged so he doesn't have to pay a bunch of fees the truck had. This project's really cool. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. You guys have been done a lot of good things about the Trail Duster, so I think this is gonna go very well with it. So I'm really excited to show you guys this. We're actually gonna pull this thing out. I don't know, how long has it been sitting for? Here.
A year now.
It's been here for a year, but prior to that, it's been over 10, 20?
1990 was the last year it was registered.
Okay, so check this out. This is super sick, and I can't wait to do this one. So this is a 1976 W100. It's a Powerwagon, and this thing has the coolest paint scheme you'll ever see. Look at that. This one's also got a nice mural on the tailgate, which we'll show you later. It's like a beach sunset. Got a bunch of parts in the back. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. This thing is super cool. I fell in love with the paint scheme it's got, and I think you guys are gonna enjoy this one. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that something else? Wood grain steering wheel, the old school headliner. It's got all the 70s. Yeah, it is. This thing is awesome. So,
factory paint.
Yeah, original paint that isn't terrible. And it's even multiple colors. As you can see, it's like green and blue on the one side, and then it's orange and yellow on the other side. Yeah, but as you can probably tell, it's missing an engine and missing a bunch of other things. So we have a few months to get the whole thing put together, which is going to be fun. And we'll talk about his plans later, but you can see it's got a pretty mean stance. So we're actually literally, this has been sitting here for about a year, and prior to that, I think the tags were in the 1990 area. So it's been off the road for, I don't know, 20 some. Yeah, a few years. So we got a chain hooked up to, well, partially hooked up to it, as you can see, and we're actually gonna pull it straight out for the first time in a while, and then we're gonna start working on this as well as another frame for parts for this. So it's gonna be a big shuffle around a truck. So the Trail Duster is going away for a little bit, and we're gonna focus on this one. So basically, all the videos that would have been for the Trail Duster in the future are pretty much gonna be on this truck, and then we'll come back to the Trail Duster once we finish this. So we're expecting about a month working on this. We'll hop right back on the Trail Duster. You guys are keeping us really motivated to work on both of them, so we're getting a lot of stuff done because of you guys, so I really do appreciate that. So we're gonna get this thing hooked up, pull it out. I'm gonna take some photos. We're gonna pull this thing out, and we're gonna get to work. Right? Yeah. Come on, man, you gotta start it. We gotta get somewhere today.
You don't know.
Make some Mopar sounds. Oh, I love this thing. That's just, the graphics are killing me. Oh my goodness. I think the only actual spot of rust is right there. Look at that. Sean's got only a parking brake to work with, so it should be pretty interesting. You're good. You're clear on the fence. Oh, just look at this thing. It's such a beast. Straight, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Left. There it goes. And look at that, on the road for the first time in 20 years. Just like that. You don't even need to get a, he doesn't need a motor. Screw that, that's too much work. This is so sick. It's working so hard. Yep. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so before I forget, so before this truck goes in the driveway and we move the trail duster out, we're actually going to be working with this frame, and this frame has the 3/4 ton axles that are actually going to go under the other truck, the black truck. So this is, I think, a 60 in the rear and then a 44 in the front, and it already has a 44 in the front, but he wants the 3/4 ton spindles, and so we're going to pretty much be stripping this entire frame. Motor, trans, axles, everything's coming off of it real quick. We're going to move those aside and get the black truck in and start working on it. So it's going to be a lot of scrambling parts around, but we're going to get it done. All right, we're gonna take a break from this old girl. It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, it's sad, but it's going for good use.
Yep, it will come back. Just keep in mind, this was like the whole other truck's deal for registration was totally unexpected, so it like has to get done. It's another kick in the butt to get everything done. We'll get it. And down the street it goes. It's so funny looking. This is pretty normal, right? I mean, just pulling a truck backwards down the street. It's pretty normal, I'd say. Straight. That's about all you're gonna get. Okay. That turd is heavy. Well, this is where it's gonna sit for about a month. Again, until we can get the other truck done. And then this one will get pulled out and we'll get right back to it. But it's not going anywhere. It's just gonna sit here for a little bit. We'll be back, that is for sure. So now I got this one rolling. We'll start on it. It's gonna be fun. God, I suck at this so much. I don't know why, I can never kick tires. I have better luck just doing this. Okay, I don't know how we went from a trail duster to a chassis, but I guess we did. Alright, we're gonna strip this in record time, I think. I wanna try. I don't know. We're getting it apart. Okay, let's see if I destroy my camera. Probably. Oh. Yeah, I think that was pretty graceful, to be honest.
Me too, I'm kind of impressed.
Hey, it looks good though. At least it's not, well, we don't know what the bottom of the pan looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's see what the bottom of the pan looks like.
Oh, what is that? See in the top corner?
There?
Yeah.
That'd be metal and, oh.
Oh. Oh. And then, ooh, what the, eesh. What is that?
I don't know.
Just sludge of stuff.
Schmutz.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's alright. It's not my transmission anymore. I sold it.
Alright, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this one. So, taking everything apart. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Let's see, it's gonna change. Got some two-tone oil. Oh, God. It's like straight water.
That's not.
Oh, there it is.
Is it?
Now we got some oil. We're making the transition to oil now. Ah, there we go. Now, you weren't planning on using this engine, right?
Yeah. Something, but it might be just scrap now. Always wear your gloves, damn it. Of course, he's gonna go home and go, yep, I'm editing that part out. They're gonna go, yeah, you stupid, always wear your gloves, but you don't wear safety glasses.
Why are you not wearing your gloves?
Yeah, you just put them on. Shut up, man. One glove.
Alright, so we got both axles out and the frame is now on the trailer. We're trailer surfing right now. And now we get to play with the other truck. How you feeling?
Good.
Feeling good. It's kind of fun riding on trailers, I like it. Now we get to do this truck next. So, it's a beauty. I love that thing. I don't know why. I like the paint. You guys like to paint? Drop a comment if you like to paint. Like the video if you like to paint. I like to paint. Paint's cool. Do one little quick walk around of the truck now that it's out and everything. You can see it. Look at that freaking awesome paint. It's perfect.
I know, we gotta redo it all.
No. Probably sand all this junk off. I don't know why someone sprayed that metallic right there.
That would be, according to Mike, somebody testing their paint on it because they thought it was a worthless piece of crap.
Okay, well, they painted over the yellow. I do kind of like how it is green and blue on the one side, though. Pretty complete interior. Nice headliner. It's custom. So we've got the other axle and chassis all taken apart, so we're gonna pull this in the driveway and pull the front end off, get it all apart, start working on it. Hey, brake. Dang, this thing makes your Jeep look so small. Look at the height difference. That's crazy. These are 36s, I think, that are on it. 1250s. And that's a 33 1250, 36 1250. It's technically 36. It's like metric. But I love these. This tread. Too bad they don't make them anymore. Just you don't know old truck doors. Gosh.
He's gonna tear that door apart on the.
Ooh, I've been waiting for this one for a long time. Damn, this thing looks awesome. Oh yes. Alright, so I'm gonna take off these atrocious twin plastic windshield wipers that look retarded, so I'm gonna take those off and we're gonna put the metal ones back on. Working on stripping everything. I'm gonna go ahead and get the windshield wipers off and take the valance off so we can get the fenders off.
Oh!
Freaking socket.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Do that again.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I'm videoing this.
This is still attached.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Core support's attached. Took all the fun out of my freaking videotaping.
Yeah, it did.
Bastard.
There we go, look how much easier that is.
We liked it the other way when he was trying to kill himself on the frame.
He's gonna be very, very embarrassed.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one there.
I embarrass myself enough on a daily basis on this channel, so.
Yes, but I don't get to see it all.
Well, there we go. Don't use these, they're stupid and ugly. Just get ones that work.
They're 90s, dude. Now don't throw the whole thing away. You gotta throw just the plastic thing away.
Yeah. Alright, well, anything else that needs to be done while I'm in here?
You wanna get all these screws out of this?
Yeah, I guess. So, we got everything pretty much off. There wasn't much to it, just a bunch of sheet metal. So got all that stuff off. I actually bagged everything and labeled it this time. Kind of learned that from the trail duster. The other truck away and then this one out. Frame stripped, axles out. And we're making some headway. So I'm not really sure. I don't know, are we doing motor first, suspension first? Where do you want to go?
I think what we're gonna do is pull the transfer case out, transmission out, send this transmission, because it's a small block 727, over, get rebuilt, and put it for the trail duster. I'll put the big block 727 in, clean this transfer case up, reseal it, probably put the Dana 44 that's 3/4 ton with 410 gears in it. The brakes don't look bad. I'm probably just going to put calipers on and maybe turn the rotors.
Yeah, they're pretty thick still.
You know, reseal it, all new brake lines, and then front end under it, the engine in it, and then probably work on the rear axle, putting the Dana 60 in the back. And it's also 410. Hopefully keep it simple, get it running and driving by February 10th so we can get it smogged and registered, and then whatever else we need, keep the paint the way it is, just fix what we have to.
I like it.
We're not going to listen to Sean. We're gonna keep it patinaed.
No, actually, Sean wanted, he had the idea we're gonna sand and remake this, which is incredibly expensive and difficult to do. But no, just leave it. We'll color sand a little bit, make it all a little bit smoother, get the crud off of it.
Get whoever sprayed that metallic glue off.
Yeah. It's all oxidized and sprayed it way too thick right there.
Yeah.
So that's, I'll sand that off.
Pound some of the
yeah, the front fender's got a big dent. We got to pull.
And then
not too much.
LED lights all the way around.
Yeah.
All the dash will have LED lights.
Yeah. Look at that wheel. That wheel is awesome. We're keeping that wheel. Gotta make it work though, because it's like.
Well, it's yeah.
The wrong adapter on it.
I just gotta sand down the hub, just the beauty ring on it.
And the awesome headliner.
I think I'm gonna keep it.
I was telling Sean that we should keep it. However, probably redo it a little bit because it gets in your mouth.
Oh, damn.
See what I mean? So, but I like that. It just fits the truck, I think.
Yeah.
So.
And then I got the bigger mirrors because these things just look goofier than hell on here.
Yeah. Going good. And
it'll either get built and run around with the Jeep guys around here, or it'll get running, driving, run it for a little bit, get my money's worth out of it, and sell it. And see what happens. I'm kind of leaning towards it ain't getting sold though.
I don't blame you.
It's gonna be too nice, I think.
It's gonna be fun. And then motor options is not a small block, right?
No, we can't go with a small block. We got to go with a big block. It's,
Well, what
it's
size?
offered. We're putting a 440 in it. It's just got a purple shaft cam in it. Nothing too big. Still got to be smogged. So
Yeah, because I mean, these are what
those
we found out 36, 14 and a half, 15. That's actually bigger, a lot significantly larger than what was on Sean's Jeep with a 33 1250. So, and you're going to a 39 40 ish.
Yeah, 38, anywhere between 38 and 40 with a 16-inch rim. I got Pro Comp 16 by 10s to go on it. So.
Sheesh, this thing's gonna be mega tall. Like,
I'm hoping at least another, yeah, right about there. Probably 10 inches higher than it is.
yeah, and
Make it even more awkward.
I'm not even like no, I'm as tall as my truck. I'm not as tall as this one, and this is what you consider stock.
Probably clean them up. The last time I had a truck like this and I cleaned it up, they had the Rancho part number on them. So I'll probably end up going back to.
But yeah, we made a pretty good amount of headway just getting stuff shuffled around. I mean, everything's moved around now, and we're kind of shifting gears into this project, which I think you guys will enjoy just as much, if not more, because this one's actually getting a big block and a couple other odds and ends. The Ram Charger, or the Trail Duster, is keeping a small block for simplicity, but this is basically going to be the bigger motor, bigger tires, bigger suspension version of the Trail Duster. It's going to be just the Trail Duster's like the little brother, if you want to call it that. So I really appreciate you watching, supporting the channels, leaving all sorts of positive comments and stuff like that. Suggestions are always helpful. With that being said, like the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Any questions, comments, or concerns, I'll try to answer them. I'll see you guys in the next video with this truck. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys. You don't know. Makes Mopar sounds.